Welcome back to another episode of Cram Jam. My name is Jack, also known as Peebus.
I'm Chris, also known as Erikai.
I'm Goon Guy, also known as Blockus.
Blockus?
Yeah.
The Minecraft version.
Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah.
And I am Lampcon, known as Anthony.
Yeah, today, before we begin, I want to share something. So, I didn't even know this existed until like 2 days ago. There's a Muppets show on Disney Plus, and it aired in like 2015. That's a parody of The Office. There's only one. There's only one season.
Yes, there is.
And oh my! I watched the first episode like maybe 20 minutes ago. It's so fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
I wrote down one of the jokes that actually made me. I'm by myself. That made me laugh out fucking loud. So what it is? It's Miss Piggy has like a talk show, like a late night talk show, and all the Muppets are on the crew, and so chaos ensues. And there's one part where Miss Piggy and I almost said Froggy. That's not his name.
Froggy.
and Kermit are like walking down a hallway, and Miss Piggy's giving
One of
Kermit
your favorite media characters ever, and you just called him Froggy.
Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I'm trying to move quick so I don't have to edit too much. So Kermit is like taking notes while she's giving them to him, and she says, "The lilacs in my dressing room don't smell lilac-y enough." And then Kermit says, "Okay, I'll talk to God about lilacs."
What?
Actually fucking hilarious. Also, one of the Muppets gets thrown out of a golf cart by fucking by Elizabeth Banks, director of Pitch Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
The show's amazing, and everybody should watch it. Anyway, today's episode is about how we got the podcast started. Sort of like just a retrospective on how procrastinative, if you will, if that's a word, we are.
Maybe. Not too sure how that one. But...
Procrastinators.
You know what I'm saying, and that's all that counts. So first of all, I want to think about. Do you guys remember any of the like names of the working titles? I remember one of them, and it was between either this one or Cram Jam, which in case people don't know, Cram Jam is a mixture of all of our first initials for our first and last names. A couple of them are repeats, but you can't really make full words out of only consonants.
Yeah.
So I know the other title that we were going to go with was Foreheads, because there's four of us and we all have giant foreheads.
Yeah, so we all have big domes.
Correct. Do you guys remember
Speak
any
for
of the
yourself.
other ones? Shut up.
No, sir.
No, Foreheads is the only other one that I remember, just because of the fact that it was also a very fitting one.
I think another one probably was just Four Idiots on a Podcast, which is the description for our podcast now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That became our description, yeah.
Or if it was three of us, we'd be called the Three Mustaqueers.
Stop.
Oh.
For those of you who don't know, which is all of you, just
including Christian, perhaps.
No, maybe.
No, I know.
Just the three of us, Marcus, Anthony, and myself, have a Instagram group chat where we just send memes to each other called the Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny. That's why we kept it.
It's clever. It's kind of clever. I like it.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Before that, it was the horse foursome. Only had 4 people.
That one's way better.
It is. It really is.
Why wasn't that the podcast name?
The horse foursome.
I
I think we might draw the wrong crowd.
I concur entirely.
That's your matter of your opinion, sir.
And I want to throw out the only reason Chris isn't in it is because he never uses Instagram, which is also why in our recent post where I posted our new character designs, I tagged Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I only really the only social medias I use are Twitter and other form of like content social media like Twitch and YouTube and that kind of stuff.
Anyways, I scrolled up to the top of our Discord server to see when we created it, and it appears that it wasn't for several months until we added Marcus to this.
That's because he wouldn't accept the invite.
Yeah, it's because we didn't have a Discord.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
So, this Discord server which by the way, it says, "Welcome to Cram Jam." This is the beginning of the server, which I think is great. The first ever... Anyway, let me restart the sentence over. When we first made the server, it was in November 24th of 2019. And then the first message wasn't sent until February 11th of 2020. So, and that was still before Marcus even joined.
Yeah.
And anyway, here's the first 3 messages, and then another one wouldn't be sent for another month. I said, "Boys, we got to organize a recording session." Then Anthony said, "Who is this?" And then I said, "What?" And then there was radio silence.
And that was the end of it.
Yep. Yes, it was.
We never spoke again.
That's phenomenal.
I think that something about the pandemic definitely like kickstarted the motivation to do this. Because not saying that we wouldn't start it if there wasn't a pandemic, but it was just, I don't know, we're all just really upset. Yeah, but also I don't know. I think all of us were just really upset in that moment that, or I can, hold on, I can speak for myself and I can speak for Jack, because I remember having a conversation with Jack being like, I'm so fucking angry that I'm not making shit right now, and this is like the prime time to be doing stuff like that. And then Jack was like, "Yeah, I totally agree, because it sucks so bad." So I think that like made me, at least made me want to do the podcast even more.
Yeah, I knew that Anthony and Chris were down to like record whenever we were ready. But not to throw you under the bus. This isn't meant to throw you under the bus.
Yeah.
But I know Marcus was the one of us that was sort of, he was busier because he's in college. And I called him in January and I was like, "Hey man, are you interested in like doing it?" and basically it was like, let's go. I'm ready to fucking go. And then and then soon after we recorded our first podcast, and there it is.
Well, I also remember you were telling me about a story about a person that you knew that blew up on some social media platform for almost no reason. And that like, I believe you were like happy for them, but like you were just like, what the fuck? Why aren't we doing shit like that?
Yeah. I was like, this seems so easy, and that person will remain unnamed. But I was like, this seems so simple.
Who is it?
They have no name.
Oh, you can edit this shit out, dumbass.
I don't want to edit. We're recording here. Listen, we're recording this on a Monday. We usually record on Wednesdays, and then I edit them on Thursdays, and they're posted on Fridays. But I'm going on vacation for the week, and I won't be back till Friday. So we're recording this now, and I'm editing it tonight, and it'll be scheduled to go up Friday. So I want to do as little work as possible.
Yeah. Also, we don't want to interrupt Among Us Thursdays, so we have the schedule for a reason.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Yeah. We all
look forward to Among Us Thursdays.
On Thursday, we all get back on Discord. We sit around and we watch Among Us Thursdays.
Yeah. We just watch people play Among Us.
Yeah, right there.
Just enter like the lowest viewed Twitch stream of Among Us.
And we just actually, that sounds like an entertaining thing to do. We just go into the lowest viewed Twitch stream of some game and just start like fucking around in there.
I promise you, that's not entertaining.
We dox them because Among Us is cringe.
Yeah.
We find their home and their social security number.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Anyways,
so and it took us quite a while to actually get around to start recording finally.
Yeah.
Once we had gotten everything figured out, like the name and everything. But we got recording, and now we are on our 10th episode. I don't know if we've even mentioned that today is our 10th episode.
10th episode special.
Yeah, big old number 10.
We've made it to the double digits.
Oh yeah, we're getting old now.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Anyways, something I think is fun is that the like 8-bit or 16-bit, however you want to call it, the like pixel art aesthetic of the show was a complete accident because initially I had been drawing them as these cartoons, which you've probably seen on our like cartoon episode on the Instagram at Cram Jam Pod, and I saw a TikTok of somebody using like Procreate with pixel art, and I was like, shit, that doesn't look that hard. So I watched a couple tutorials on how to do it on Illustrator, and that's not an interesting story, I'm realizing. This is probably going to be a shorter episode.
Either that or we're going off the rails for this episode. It's one of those two.
Unless Marcus has prepared like a 30-minute long surprise segment.
Honestly, it can go as long as we want it to be.
I love it. Anyway, do we honestly have anything else to say about this?
Well, I have my favorite moment so far from our Discord history here. So I was in the middle of a rehearsal for a show that I was in at the time, and I was on stage, and all of a sudden I got a Discord notification on my phone. And I checked it, and it was from Jack, and he sent, well, Seymour, I made it, despite your direction. And immediately I responded, because I knew exactly the correct response. I responded, Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. And so then we continued to do the entirety of the script of the steamed hams bit from The Simpsons, all the way up until the end of that bit. Just him sending back and forth. We used screenshots, and he said sound effects of like eating the sandwich. It was wonderful. And almost all of it, at least I did a lot of it without looking at a script, but I ended up having to look at a script later on. But Jack, how much of that did you do without a script?
The only time I had to use the script was for the theme song.
Oh my god.
That's the only time I opened a script.
Yeah, I do not know the words of that theme song.
I've never understood them until I read them. But also, I want to talk about our like character origins. But first, I want to say I designed Chris's character because he didn't have one, like a visual persona. And when I posted the first like 8-bit image of your little robot guy in a trench coat, you said "I like," and then Anthony said "robot cunt." I thought that was a little funny. Anthony, why don't you tell us the origins of Lampcon?
Oh boy, where do I start? So it's so complex. So I was a TA for this theater class in high school, and they needed a ghost to throw a lampshade across the room. Nobody had a lampshade. But I was a TA, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do it for you guys. But I didn't want to just throw my lampshade, so I put on a black coat, a black cape, and I covered my face and my body parts and everything. I put a lamp on my head, and I just walked across stage instead of it being thrown. And as a joke, I decided to wear it to other classes, because I'm edgy. And this guy, Malachi, he was just like, holy shit, dude, it's fucking Lamp God. And I was like, I really fucking like that. So I went with it, and I actually went to Comic-Con that year, with that lampshade and everything, that persona, Lamp God. And at one point, I had at least 10 people surrounding me, bowing down, saying, "Lamp God, bestow unto us your light." And they were following me, and people recognized that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It was probably the most powerful I've felt in my whole goddamn life. It was incredible. We've made a couple of short films about it. My Minecraft username is now Lamp God. I get a lot of recognition on Call of Duty for Lamp God. It's phenomenal. It's quite fun.
Yeah, I just remember sitting in the hallway, and Anthony comes in dressed as a fucking lamp. And I was like, why are you doing this? And he just didn't say anything and just sat down. Also, I've never heard that full origin until now.
That's actually I haven't.
Yeah,
heard it
I don't
either.
know if I've heard the full origin either.
Marcus,
Wow.
why the fuck do people call you Goon Guy? I also don't know that. Because for
Hold on.
the longest time, your username on Instagram was Wupwords, which is like a fucking Tumblr meme.
Yeah. Jack, you go first. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have two different origins for both name and character. When I was in high school, also, I created this like character with a red trench coat that our friend gave to me, and a bear hat that I bought in Yosemite, and I had Wolverine claws. So I made this character. It was called at the time the Meme Messiah, which I deeply regret naming it because at the time it was hilarious, but now it's kind of just fucking really edgy.
It was a real cringe.
And yeah, I had this whole origin where he like comes from hell or whatever, and
Oh, wow.
he killed all the demons in hell and then killed Satan and came back up.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah. And anyway, I just took some like photos with the guy who gave me the trench coat because he's an incredible photographer. Follow him at Manny Tim, I believe is his thing on Instagram. Tim with 2 M's. Anyway, shout out Manny if you're listening. And so I made a little Minecraft character, Minecraft skin of that character. And eventually it just evolved into just a bear for a face because I was tired of drawing the bear hat. And the name Peebus Kids is because I was visiting Marcus up where he lives, and we were playing Jackbox, and the room code was like PBKD, and my first thought was PBS Kids, so I made my name PBS Kids, and so did Marcus. And we did not tell each other. And so from then on, I called myself PBS Kids constantly for like a year. And then I realized, if I'm actually going to like start making YouTube videos or like this podcast, I should probably have a name that doesn't already apply to a children's TV show channel. And so I changed it to Peebus, and my name is Peebus.
Cool.
Now.
Sorry. Okay. So I was stalling for a little bit because there is I'm going to explain like the Goon Guy aspect and then like my icon, but for now, I'm gonna go with Goon Guy. So, I found myself identifying with Goon Guy the most for my persona, and it was by total accident. So I had a very stable friend group in middle school. They're very like reliable and like so. I don't know why I'm talking about their punctuality, but they were great.
They were never late, always on time. Really,
No,
yeah.
They were really good friends. But I'll just say like that was like my go-to friend group, in middle school, and it consisted of like a bunch of guys. It was just like 4 or 5 of us, and there was like another friend group that like rivaled us, but like not really rivaled us in the way of like they also were a bunch of guys and they had bikes and we had bikes, so
You had to defeat them.
so we had to fight them.
I remember hearing this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the greasers and the socias. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, we were like friends with him, and they thought we were so fucking stupid. So much so that they called us the Goon Squad. And
That's
I
fucking
said,
awesome. What?
No,
That's
yeah,
like sick though.
That's
no,
a
but
great
yeah,
nickname.
no, I agree. But goon deriving from like these guys are goons, and yeah, I wasn't offended by it in any. I don't think any of us were. We were just like, that's awesome. We like that, and then we kind of identified with the Goon Squad name. And in high school, I kind of like. Unfortunately, I kind of like drifted away from this friend group, not because I didn't like them, just because like I had a lot of stuff going on, and that is just like a reoccurring thing for me.
And you didn't like him?
Yeah, and they were ugly and stinky. No, they were great, and that's just a reoccurring thing with me where I don't when I get like a bunch of friends, it's hard to like maintain all of them at the same time. So sometimes
Oh, I
not
totally
on
get that.
not
Yeah.
on purpose, but I unfortunately don't upkeep my friendships as much as I want to be. So we had like a falling out, but not not obviously in the disrespectful way. Like if anything, like last year we went bowling together, and uh, oh, and he came over to my house a few times. Like that friendship is still great and good. It's just, a little weird because we haven't like talked in a bit. But sorry, I just thought that I should specify that in case they ever listen to this. But so Goon Squad, that was our name, and even though I had a falling out with them, they kind of stuck with that name, and then they didn't go by that name anymore. But I kind of did, and by a brilliant stroke of alliteration, or no, literation. Oh my god, right? That's where like there's two. There's three
alliteration was correct.
It's
Alliteration isn't a thing.
Yeah, I was thinking of alliteration. A brilliant stroke of I can't read. I I got the name Goon Guy. Being non-binary, I don't like calling myself a man. I think guy is fine because guy is kind of like a gender-neutral term, to me at least. And also, I don't know, it's cute. Goon, guy, fucking perfect. And I have that for literally everything. In some way or another, it's in all of my social medias. It's so convenient because it's just like kind of like my staple piece name. And yeah, hopefully when I fucking get my PC soon and start my YouTube channel, I can use that name. But going to my physical persona, my pixelated persona, it was based off of an idea that we had a while ago, using all of like our personas from like high school, like Jack's bear persona and also Lamp God. I took inspiration from a Just Dance character that I was trying to find. But I don't remember what song it was.
It's Heya. It's Heya.
No fucking way. Is it really?
It's Heya.
God.
look up Just Dance Heya, and it's that guy.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot about this.
No. Oh my god. I forgot about that. But yeah, okay, so that character, he looks really dorky and he has like
I can't believe this is happening.
This
feels like a fever dream.
And a bow tie and these goggle-like glasses.
It's like a purple and orange color scheme.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a cool fucking character.
Mm-hmm.
And my persona name was the Funky Knee Bro. You can literally look that up on Instagram.
No.
And
this completely has escaped my mind.
and I did not forget about this. And
oh my god,
but also
2016 was a different time.
Yeah, and but
Scarier
apparently
time.
my real name of my fake character was W.B. Williamson.
What the fuck?
We were creating backstories, remember? That's where you got yours.
Oh
Jack.
my god. What was
Also,
your backstory?
I don't remember. I legit.
I bet I could find it.
Where?
Let me know if you do, because I would like to know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
we abandoned that. We just went with Marcus's character. It's just Marcus.
No, and let me be clear. I made that name. It was entirely made by me.
Oh
and
my god!
I still think it's kind of clever, but
Yeah,
I would never use it in like
in public
as your professional name.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you'd have to say it before every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that. But
For episode 20, that's what you're gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 100.
Yeah.
Let's put it further back there.
That's a good plan. Yeah, episode 150.
Oh man,
So that's my thing. That's my backstory.
that's great.
Yeah.
And you
Chris,
guys all know how we met.
yeah, we
But
know how we met.
mine, I'm a robot fella. So the appearance. So because I don't really show my face right now, Jack was trying to figure out what to make me, and I, being the turbo virgin nerd that I am, have gone to steampunk conventions
Turbo
for
Virgin nerd.
quite a good portion of my life. So he decided to make me a little steampunk robot dude with a top hat, which I love. So that's what I went with, but it's just because not wanting to show my face on the internet yet. But my name that I go with, Erikai, I've had that for like, I've gone with that. That was my like Xbox Live gamer tag back on the original Xbox when I was really young, and I don't know where I came up with it, but it's just been with me since I was like 5. So it's like I've had that name, but the other one, the other name that I sometimes go by in some games, which is Dad, Please No. That also came from Jackbox, similar to Peeves Kids, as it was one of my responses for a Jackbox for a Quiplash question. I don't remember what it was, but from then on, I started going with that for my Jackbox name. So that's my super exciting origin story. I know, it's thrilling.
Oh
Well, yeah, you don't want to show your face because what if the internet makes you into a Wojak soy boy meme?
Exactly. What if they find me?
They will.
They will.
Yeah.
They're
They'll
coming.
reverse image search your soy Wojak.
Yeah, exactly.
Run.
Find your face.
Run.
Run.
Okay.
Are we? So I want to ask this question.
What's up?
This is a very general and broad question, but what got you into like content creating in general?
Who wants to start this?
I can start this off.
Go for it.
Okay.
So, I spent most of my childhood. I didn't actually like have any form of like cable television or satellite television when I was younger, but what I did have was access to the internet. So I spent all my time playing video games and spending time online. And when I was younger, I spent my time on different websites. Started off with different gaming forums, and then went to other forums, and then eventually made my way to YouTube and started watching content on there from a pretty young age. And so, like, for me, my television was online content. That is where what I watched most of, and I saw a lot of that. A lot of just I've been on YouTube for most of the time that it's been a website, just watching content on it instead of watching TV. So I'm honestly, at times I'm clueless about like TV and movies and shit like that, but I know most content creators that have been bigger on YouTube at any point in time, just because I've been paying attention to stuff on the site for so long. And since I was a kid, I was an actor when I was a kid, and I always enjoyed, making people laugh and that kind of shit. I was like, I want to do this when I grow up. This is what I want to do. This seems like fun, and these people are able to do this as a job. This seems like what I want to do. So, ever since I was a kid, making content was what I wanted to do.
For me, it's a
That's
little.
how I got it.
For me, it's a little different. When I was 9, my parents put me in my room because I don't know. I did something that warranted me having to go to my room, and I had a little flip video camcorder, which, if you're not familiar, is like those white rectangles that were discontinued for whatever reason in like the early 2010s. Excuse me. And I was born in there, and I had a soundtrack of Alvin and the Chipmunks, the film, or specifically in this case, the Squeakquel. And so I threw on one of those songs. I think it was fuck, I can't remember what song it was, but I set up my camera and I did a lip sync video to it of me 9 years old in my little room in Iowa, and then I showed it to my parents like a week later maybe, and my mom was like, I'm gonna put this on YouTube. and so, and so
Oh my god.
and so she did, under the name username 5tailors1, which is what my YouTube was for so long till I changed it to Peeba's Kids later last year.
Is it unlisted now? Is the video unlisted?
That video is deleted. It's gone forever.
Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Trust me.
I've seen it.
Trust me, I deeply regret deleting it. I wish I still had it. I've tried to go on the Wayback Machine, but for some reason, nobody saved that page on the Wayback Machine.
Huh. I wonder why.
A video of some idiot lip syncing to an Alvin and the Chipmunks song with 400 views. But anyway, so yeah, that's sort of what got me. That's when I first like realized what YouTube was, and then ever since then, I've made like little short films and like quick videos. My most viewed YouTube video is a like 30-second clip from the first ever released Deadpool trailer of him getting a triple kill. I'm sure most of you have seen the film. And then he says, "Oh, baby, a triple." And I suppose I was the first person who had this idea because it has 90,000 views.
It really is the video you put the most work into, wouldn't you say? You know,
definitely.
It's your magnum opus.
Totally not Lamp. Definitely this.
Yeah. Not any of your other projects that you've worked on.
Not literally anything else. This 30-second video.
It really proves true to the like internet content rule, where it's the video that you put like you just kind of shit out and put out without thought seems to be the video that gains you the most traction.
Yep.
You know, which I guess is why nowadays TikTok seems to be working out really well. Is because people can just shit out without thought, really quick videos.
It worked out for me too. Yeah. My first ever like real TikTok that I made got like 20,000 views.
Yeah.
It's basically
and it
just
was
me,
a Minecraft video.
It's just me walking around our Minecraft server pretty much.
It was a Minecraft TikTok.
All right,
that was okay, but like that's really impressive. I was like, whoa, Jack's blowing up on TikTok.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa.
And then none of my other videos got anything. Anyway, next.
I'll go next. I actually started posting videos in 2012. I started with a couple of friends. Jack, you know them. Not going to name them, but I'll tell you later. We started making Minecraft videos, and we were the Techateers. There was 3 of us. The Tears, the Musketeers thing, kind of stuck. I guess it's just like really basic or something. I definitely came up with the title though. Anyways, so yeah, we started this Minecraft YouTube channel or whatever, and we played Tekkit. It was not good because I was off camera one time and I found a raid and I got everything in the game, like literally everything. And then the next video was, so I did some grinding off camera and I was destroying the server. Literally. I literally destroyed the server. This is gonna be a little off track here, but I had all the materials to where I could create these things called mine turtles, and I was able to. They were able to go through like spawn protection and everything. So I just put mine turtles at every place in the entire world, and I just destroyed the entire world. Is that sad and pathetic? Absolutely. Anyways, so yeah, so I started doing YouTube pretty early on. I've always wanted to do YouTube. I've always been interested in media since I was like in 3rd grade. And quite frankly, all 4 of us are really into producing videos. Like we all have the style, the technique. We all know what to do, how to edit videos, all that good stuff. And we've all been interested in it for so long. Quite frankly, I just haven't had the time or the money, the funds to produce content. Like I wouldn't have like recording software or editing software to work with. But if it weren't for that, if I had the time and everything else and I could allocate the needs for this, I would have done it way sooner. Other than Minecraft using Fraps and whatever fucking god-awful editing software I used.
I was gonna say, I want you to know all of the shit that you just said. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. I don't know what Tekkit is. I don't know what fraps are. I don't know what's going on.
He's not a gamer.
I've never heard of Minecraft.
Yeah.
I only know Among Us, and that's why I only do it on
my
Thursdays.
I only know
God.
Among Us, and I only know Thursdays.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Marcus, what about you?
I've been always doing like little stupid videos since I was like a kid. Like when I got my first phone at like 14, 13. It was not a smartphone, mind you, but that did not stop me. It had a recording feature, and that is all that I needed. And me and my brother, and I kick myself. I truly, truly kick myself. I punch myself, and I stab myself.
K-I-K.
for deleting-
K-I-K yourself. You send yourself messages
Yeah.
over Kick.
Yeah, because I deleted all of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't, and it sucks because they were really bad. They were like I think that if I posted them on YouTube, it would blow up in the weird way that like do you know that one video of like there's like a bunch of little white kids like recording, and White and Nerdy is playing out in the background, and then this guy's like, "This is what dying feels like," and they shoot the camera and they break the camera. I only assume.
And then the kid jumps up. The kid jumps over and he goes, "Try to catch me right and dirty."
Yeah, and he's like, "You broke it," and then it ends. Like I genuinely think that that would happen, which would be so funny because how funny would my upbringing be if I actually got some kind of traction on YouTube and people are like, "Wait, are you the white and nerdy guy?" But anyways, I used to do that type of thing, and then I like actually got like a smartphone, and then I like actually started watching like YouTube videos, because technology like that was like not really accessible back then. Like I got a PC computer at 6.
Personal
6 years old.
computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
That's like a really
a
fancy one.
PCC. No.
The first computer I had
Yeah.
was like a Windows XP desktop that I only used to make like MS Paint art and fucking like PowerPoint animations.
Yep. I had a Dell computer, and it
Was a Dell. It was a Dell.
Yeah. It was singer-songwriter Adele.
What?
I'm sorry. Anyways,
Stick with the Among Us jokes.
That is the biggest insult you've ever said to me.
I mean it.
Yeah. So I only played Toontown and Club Penguin on that stuff. I didn't know Minecraft. I also played Roblox on it, and I utterly destroyed that computer within like, I'm gonna say like a year and a half, 2 years. Because obviously, like, no one told me about like virus safety. Nobody told me about like how you shouldn't download everything that you see. So I did download literally everything that I saw, and the PC was utterly unusable by the time that like I got it taken away from me. So, and then my mom didn't trust me with like the internet for like so long, and then I got like I resurfaced to like what the internet was, I think in 8th grade when I got my first smartphone, because I rediscovered memes. The only way, this is true, the only way that I got memes sent to me was my friends downloading them from Facebook and then sending me them through a text message. And I was like, these are so funny. But it'd be like rage comics or the ones that are like the what is it, teenager thoughts. Remember, yeah, I cherish those. But when I did find the internet again, I fucking fell in love with like YouTube and shit like that, and I started making like content again, but it was only really for myself. That is once again no longer to be found. And the most liked or the most viewed video that I have currently is a Game Grumps recap of like one of the things that they did. and it literally has like over 100,000 views.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Yeah, it's
I was hoping you would say improv.
no, unfortunately
Uh.
not. I also have a thing that I did in high school where me and my friend Fisher, I don't know, let's name drop him. We were part of a great production where we wrote and kind of like produced this this pilot episode about like a high school improv troupe trying to get it together, which in hindsight that's not a bad idea. I don't know any type of like show that like has that kind of premise. I think that's a really interesting premise, and if I had like better jokes to write, because like that's my biggest pet peeve of like stand-up comedy shows or stand-up comedy episodes of shows, like usually the jokes are like really bad and I don't want that to be apparent. um I thought we had like a really good thing going, but we were just like amateur in the way of like production. We had to cut out a whole chunk of the script because we ran out of time, because it takes a long time. Also, I don't know how I got all of these people. I got like what, like 8 to 9 different people to be a part of this production, and to this day, I don't understand how like there wasn't a conflict. So, props to us, I guess.
Yeah.
But I have that, and that's all I have on my YouTube channel now. But yeah, I just want to, now that I like watch people like Video Game Donkey and like Drew Gooden, those people like are like my inspiration to like make good content, because they're all of their videos are bangers. There's not like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
a single one that I'm like, this one fucking sucks so bad. Like all of them are really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait.
I actually don't know if I've told any of you guys about this. I have I told any of you guys about the fact that I used to upload gaming content?
Nope.
I stopped doing it because it's actually on my I think my current actual channel, but those videos have all been either unlisted or deleted, and probably will never be released to the public. Sorry, not sorry. But I remember the reason that I deleted the videos or unlisted them, I can't remember which one, is because I was hanging out with I showed up to hang out with some friends, and they had found my YouTube video. It had popped up in their recommended, and they had watched it, and I immediately just suddenly felt like immediately ashamed of myself and was like, all right, we're getting rid of these so nobody else I know can find them. And so immediately unlisted those. But I used to I didn't ever really have a following, but I used to upload and I had a few and even a few with videos with my brother, who's probably listening. Shout out to you, my bro. A few videos, but I just was so self-conscious about just the thought of actually like, because I used to watch a bunch of cringe content when I was younger, and so I know what it's like to view cringe content, and I was always worried that I would upload cringe content. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, for a long time, I was like, I'm just never gonna upload, and that way I never have to worry about that. But I want to upload videos as part of my career, so I'm gonna start doing it now.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's exactly why I took down that Alvin and the Chipmunks video, because people were making fun of me at school, and I was like, "Fuck this!" So I just got rid of it.
People didn't even make fun of me. It was
Jack.
more of just like the knowledge that people knew that I was doing it, and people that I knew would be watching more of it if I kept doing it. And I was like, yeah, no. But now I'm fine with it.
Hell yeah! All right. Let's go to the surprise segment. Marcus, for the first time, special
Yeah.
10th episode special. Marcus has got a surprise segment for us.
Yeah.
You'll
So
every 10 episodes.
Yeah.
yeah, I finally have a chance have a chance. As if like if I propose this,
Yeah.
like they would
I've
be
been
like,
denying
no.
all of your
Yeah,
ideas.
he's been begging every single episode to let Jack to have Jack let him do the surprise segment, and
Yeah.
Jack just keeps telling him no.
It was originally his idea, and I was like, "That's great. I'm gonna steal it."
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you'll never get to do it.
And you'll never do it.
Yeah.
So this one's actually on topic, in a really weird way. I think I kind of like shoehorned this in, but there's a subreddit called r/teenagers, and there is a Twitter account
Oh.
that showcases all of the worst posts. And if you go to r/teenagers, it is just a plethora. It is hell on earth of just horny teenagers being like, so like I touched a boob for the first time and it was kind of great, or polar opposite, just being like, yeah, I think abortion is wrong, but like I like killing babies, but I just don't like women to choose.
Oh my god.
fuck?
Those are two very real things on r/teenagers. So
Jesus
I think
Christ.
as a 10 episode special, I think it'd be really funny if I got some of the posts and and it would be like, hey, which one describe us as teenagers?
No.
None of them
that's
are
great.
none of them are like
The
bad.
episode-
Yeah.
None of them is like, hello, I'm transphobic, and like this is definitely an Anthony thing. No, it's
I was gonna say he's just exposing all of us. They're all super
Yeah.
right wing.
Exactly.
No, there was actually one that was
Marcus has got us all in a corner.
yeah, there was one that was like, I haven't seen like a black person in real life for like a year, and I'm like, who's this like? But I didn't save that one. All right, so let's.
This is a
let's get
murder
this-
suicide segment, isn't it?
Yeah. So what we can do is we just vote on who you think this is. So
All right. I
Do you
like
have
the-
do you have like 4, or do you have like numerous? So we're just gonna vote who is who.
just shout out whoever you think it is. I think.
I have 10. So get
Ooh,
ready.
yummy.
Oh
Okay.
hell yeah! I don't know if we'll
So-
get through all this, but let's go.
Okay. So this one says, fuck, man, fuck. My parents were fighting, and I thought they were rap battling, so I came up and started beatboxing. Fuck. Why am I such an idiot? Fuck.
Oh my god! I've actually
my
seen
gosh.
that.
Oh my gosh.
I think this is a Chris.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that, honestly.
Oh my god. Fuck. I don't know. I'll vote Chris too.
Chris, can you beatbox?
Yeah. Not
Like-
right now.
Like decently? Can you do like boots and cats and shit?
I'm not.
Marcus.
In a,
The answer is-
I'm not
the
in a
answer is
brain-
no.
I'm not in a brain mode to do this.
Okay.
I'm not in a brain mode.
I want to say Marcus, but he doesn't have a. I'm gonna go Chris.
Yeah.
Yay! That's me.
Yeah, but I still have argumentative parents. Anyway, so this next one is
Don't we
just
all?
says I have had a vision. What if Gorilla Glue is actually monkey cum? This has
Oh.
0 upvotes, 8 comments.
0 upvotes.
Based off the upvotes, I'm gonna say Marcus.
Marcus, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say me too.
Yeah. I think that one was an easy one.
Okay, this one is not a Reddit post. This one is a YouTube video saying Reddit teenagers should be stopped. I say Jack.
I'm
Jack,
gonna vote
I was
for
about
myself.
to say Jack.
Yeah,
I'll make that video.
yeah,
That one's
Anthony?
unanimous.
yeah. Okay. Here's another one that says, "Be real here. Do I look like the baby?" And it's just a picture of Call Me Carson.
Oh my gosh.
That's me.
Yeah, wait, that is Anthony.
Anthony would post something.
That's
like
really funny. Anthony
Yeah.
would
My
post that
favorite
right
fucking
now on his Instagram.
Yeah.
If he's about to tweet that,
Yeah. This one says, My baby just got taken away from me. My poor, poor RTX 370. She was so young. I had a dream where an RTX 370 got shipped to me on accident, and I was so damn happy. And then I woke up looking for my new GPU. Rest in peace, 370. You were good. You were good. Song, real good. Maybe even the best.
That's also Anthony.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yep.
also Anthony.
Yeah. I did not understand half of that Reddit post.
I
So
understood all of it. So
Yeah,
Yep.
so
Exactly.
that's 100% Anthony. This one says, "Can you find the sus?" And it's about 50 laughing emojis, and then at the end, it just says sus.
It's you. It's
Exactly.
Of course it's you.
You off.
Nah,
This is
that-
a
the word
first-class teenager.
yeah, I don't know.
It sounds like just a fucking cesspool.
Yeah, it's a cesspool of either just memes, horny teenagers, or just like
Racists.
racist, pretty much. This one is just a GoFundMe, and with the title "Make Me a Young Millionaire." I think Chris.
I was gonna say me.
Jack, yeah.
Let's say Chris.
Yeah, I honestly I could see it either way. Both of you are Jewish. Just kidding. It's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, Chris isn't Jewish.
Yeah.
As far as you guys know, I might be hiding it.
Under my foreskin.
The ultimate
Yeah.
crime.
Yeah,
What
this one
foreskin?
says-
He's Jewish.
it would be fake.
Yeah, that's how you know we're fake there.
All right, next up.
Yeah, this one says, "Is it illegal to masturbate at grandma's house?"
Marcus.
No!
I'll agree with that one.
We've been new.
Damn it.
Who are you gonna vote for, Marks?
I don't know. Either. Nah, I was gonna vote for you, Anthony.
The baby.
Yeah.
The baby.
The baby. All right, second
You
and
don't
last
like My
one.
grandma's.
Moving on.
This one says, you know, a quest with Beat Saber is cool and all, but I am still missing someone to beat my Meat Saber. And then in smaller font it says, DMs are open, just saying.
That's also Marcus.
This has 3 upvotes, and this particular post, which this user screenshotted it, they downvoted it, and it has 34 comments.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, this
Holy
is the last
shit.
one.
Okay.
This one's kind of like a multi, but the caption is, "Can I buy a monkey and keep it legally?" And then there's another comment that says yes. There's another comment that says, "You can do almost anything illegally, but I will assume you meant legally, so no, you can't." And then another comment is probably, and we should assign all of these things.
Okay. Well, I think the poster is Chris.
Yeah, that's me. I am the one purchasing the monkey.
Okay, yes.
I think yes. Is I want to say yes is Marcus.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say Marcus would
That's-
immediately agree with the purchase.
What was
Yeah.
the second comment?
The second
second-
one would be, I feel like Anthony, it would be the asshole leaving the second comment.
Yeah, that's just like you can do almost everything legally, but
Illegally, but if you want
illegally.
legally,
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's definitely Anthony.
that's Anthony. And Jack would be the one giving the half-assed, probably, I don't give a
Probably.
shit.
Probably.
Maybe.
care.
I don't fucking know.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh my
that's,
God.
that's my surprise signal.
That reminds me, Anthony. The only reason we do that is because there was a Family Guy episode I watched recently where there was a joke. Listen, let me finish.
You can't escape this point.
I
You should
did.
just rename the podcast. You should just
babe.
rename it. We're renaming
Wake
it.
up, new Family Guy episode.
God
God
damn
damn
it!
it.
It's just fuck you guys. Never mind. End of the podcast. That's it.
Wait,
Follow
wait,
us.
Okay, wait, real quick. I went onto the r/teenagers just to like see what I could find, and I found one post that just says, "Is sex real?"
It's not.
I also there's one that just says, "My life is no."
Wait, Jack, please explain yourself. I
All
gotta
right,
know that.
fine. I was gonna say there was a thing that was like that. One of the characters said something about like I have to delete this Instagram post because somebody left a sarcastic comment. And Anthony, that's you. You're the
Yeah,
sarcastic
you are.
comment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take that,
You
fucker.
do that shit all the time. I've had to delete so many of your comments off of my fucking Instagram posts.
Anthony, remember
I
when?
messaged you once. I'm like, why you keep on deleting my comments?
Like, what do you
And
think?
Anthony, remember when I tweeted? I found out that baldness runs on like the female side of your family, and that made me really happy because my dad started balding at like 24, and I was just like, I have an afro, so it's like that was really happy to hear. And then you said Jack is balding, and I was like, what? No one said anything. And then Fallon, his ex-girlfriend, was like, Anthony, shut up. And you're like, it's true though.
What's better? What's so great about that is I don't use Twitter. So like once a month, I'll respond to something.
Oh fuck, that's
that.
so goddamn funny. Oh my god. Anyway,
Alright.
thanks for listening, everybody. Follow us at Cram Jam Pod. I'm currently trying to get the podcast on Apple Podcasts and iTunes, so keep a lookout for that. It's way too complicated, and fuck Apple, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
True.
So I'm gonna
Except
start.
Apple, unless you're listening, then please let us on your platform.
Yeah, I'm sure Apple is listening.
Apple, let us on your platform, please.
Anyways, I'm going to start uploading in the next couple weeks some podcast highlights, so you can listen to it on Spotify, or if you're not a podcast person, you can just watch the highlights. And so yeah, thanks for listening. We will see you guys next week. See you.
Follow us on Cram
Body
Jam
odor.
Pod.
Yeah, follow us
Bye.
at Cram Jam Pod. You all know
Yeah.
by now.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and
Share it with your
comment down
friends.
below
Share with your friends.
telling
whoever.
us your teenager story.
Comment your favorite
Bye.
Fortnite season.
All right. Goodbye.